Hi guys, so maybe I feel guided to come out and do messages from a passed on loved one. So I'm going to be starting with the Talking to Heaven deck. Spirit, what messages are there for this collective from their passed on loved one? What messages, Spirit? Okay, thank you. I had one fly to the floor, so I'm going to grab that. It says, my mind is free. This is on pages 79 and 80, so these numbers could be relevant for you. You know how much I worried when I was in my physical existence? It seemed as if I spent most of my days and nights feeling anxious about the future, family, money, and the earth. Now I realize that most of what I worried about was never a reality. And those things that did materialize, I brought about myself because fear attracts negativity. If I can only go back into my body for 5 minutes, I'd apply this new knowledge to show you how a worry-free mind creates and attracts a worry-free life. This knowledge has completely released me from the bondage of earthly concerns. I hope to impart to you, give all your worries to heaven and never hang on to them. Be free of worries, and you found the greatest riches of them all. Okay, the next message, I have become one of your guides. This is on pages 53 and 54. Those numbers could be relevant for you. Now that I've had time to process and learn from my earthly experience, I am working through my remaining life purpose by helping you with your life purpose. It's a vicarious way for me to fulfill my destiny as you fulfill your own. Please know that I never interfere with your free will choices. Although it's admittedly difficult at times to sit on the sidelines and watch you make choices that I, if I were asked, would advise you to make differently. As one of your spirit guides, my role is simply to love you. All of the love that you receive from your many angels and guides is your shield that safeguards you in the face of stress and fear. Our collective love is healing, guiding, and protective. And know that you can call upon me or any of your angels or guides for assistance or comfort. We're always here for you. Okay. And then we have, I will always point you in the right direction. And this is on pages 71 and 72. Those numbers could be relevant for you. Although I'm not God or an angel, I do have the ability to guide you. Keep in mind that I'm not privy to the all-knowing wisdom of the universe. For that, you'd want to consult God, which you can do just by asking for help. However, I do have the benefit of all my earthly lessons, which taught me a lot. I also have a broader perspective on your circumstances from my heavenly vantage point. So you can think of me as a trustworthy confidant whom you can turn to for advice. Please know that I'll do all I can to guide you toward what's best for you. I've learned how to get my own ego out of the way and focus upon helping you and others from a place of pure love. You'll notice the signs that I send to you through your feelings, dreams, and other reminders of me. And then also birds and animals, right? So I'm going to also pull from the spiritual meaning of birds to see what birds your loved one is sending you. Spirit, what birds are being sent to this collective from their passed on loved one? What birds are being sent to this collective, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we're going to start with the sparrow. The sparrow came out first. So you may be seeing the sparrow, and it's about companionship, self-worth, and trust. And the sparrow is on page 105, so this number could be relevant for you. The sparrow spends much of its life in flocks and feeding groups. The sparrow encourages you to look at how you're functioning within your own community. Are you connecting to people or are you withdrawing from them? The sparrow also asks you to evaluate the relationships you have. Are they healthy? Is there a balanced exchange of energy? Do you feel overlooked or not special? The dullness of the sparrow's appearance in no way reflects its worth. Remember that you are unique, that you have your own value and much to offer the world around you. Celebrate that. The sparrow's message may be summarized as, trust yourself in your path. Remember that who you are and what you do are of value. And that is definitely an important message. Next we have the quail, fertility, caution, and tenacity. Is on page 99. That number could be relevant for you. The quail's large clutches of eggs associated with fertility. The quail may be telling you that the time is right for a new project or endeavor. The quail is also successful at escaping and hiding from danger. The bird can deliver a message to keep your head down until a threat has passed. Alternatively, if a quail reveals itself to you, it may be saying that it is safe to come out and the threat has passed. The quail will often shoot out of hiding while being chased, engaging in a short, frenzied burst of flight to escape danger. Therefore, a quail may be advising you to invest an extra surge of energy to complete a project or wrap up a part of your life that is slowing down the rest of your positive evolution. Okay, so there's something to think about. What is slowing down your positive evolution right now? Whatever that is, release it. Okay, next we have the swallow. Hope, rapidity, earth, and home. And the swallow is on page 109. This number could be relevant for you. Swallows are well known for their seemingly overnight return in spring. The swift return is a sign of hope and renewal. A swallow indicates that you may experience a sudden reversal for the good. The swallow's sudden return is also a symbol of rapid change in general. Watch for things to happen quickly in your life. The abundance of folklore about swallows nesting in or near houses makes the bird a symbol of hearth and home. Consider what the swallow may be telling you about your home. Do you love your home and identify with it? Is it safe? Take a good look at your home and what it means to you, then take steps to make it a positive place. And then finally we have the swift, which is about movement, travel, and hearth and home again. Okay, so home seems like a major focus point at this point in time for whoever this reading's meant for. And the swift is on page 113. The swift is always moving, always traveling. A swift is often an omen of upcoming travel. Alternatively, it can suggest that perhaps you've been spending too much time in motion and it's time to rest for a while. The Swiss association with the chimney relates it to hearth and home. The chimney also serves as a visual connection between the home and the realm of the gods. The Swiss preference for such a nesting place suggests communication with the deities. If a swift appears to you, it may be reminding you to be more aware of your relationship with the divine. So make sure that you are honoring your deities, right? If you have deities, make sure you're honoring them right now. I'm feeling that is the message, and I do work with deities, and I definitely do honor my deities. You know, I definitely have much respect for my deities for their assistance in my readings. I do believe they do assist me. Okay, Spirit, what animals are being sent to this collective from their passed on loved one at this time? What animal? Okay, thank you, Spirit. We have the whooper swan. Love fiercely. And I almost thought the swan was going to come out on the birds, and it didn't, but it came out here. So we still ended up with the swan, absolutely beautiful. And it says, love fiercely, right? Make sure you love fiercely. This is on page 39. That number could be relevant for you. In the darkness of year's end, swan flies north. North is where the spirits gather, so in Irish, Slavic, and Germanic beliefs, swans willingly carries with her the souls of the recently departed. She loves them as fiercely and tenderly as she loves her own mate, and so sees them all the way home. Some say that when she returns in spring, a wisp of those she carried clings to her, a mirror and a memory, making Swan feel like family, like kin to those who have loved and lost. Perhaps that's why we sometimes see Swan rising from the lake, shape-shifting into the form of our beloved, demanding the sacrifices that only the fiercest love can fathom. Swan reminds us that when we love fiercely, our love is never truly lost. Absolutely beautiful message there. I'm going to leave this reading here. I thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.